swimming across the English Channel. Asha.
Thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. This is a how-to speech, how to swim across the English Channel in 3 steps. First, you have to want it. You have to really, really want it. Failure is not an option. It's not a thought. It's not a concept. It's not tucked away back in your subconscious somewhere, ready to bite you in the butt later. The only thought you need to have is yes, a resounding yes. I'm going to get across that 21-mile expanse from England to France. Second, you got to do your research. You got to read as much as you can. You have to read blogs. You have to talk to people. You have to pick up the phone and talk to people who have done it. Talk to people that have attempted it. Listen very carefully. It's very important to do your research. Third step, get your butt in the water. Get your butt in the water at 3 a.m., at 5 a.m., at noon, after work, at midnight. It's very important to swim long distances at night because you will be swimming at night. The average span is 7 to 27 hours. My swim was 13 and a half, but you do want to train at night. It's very important. Get your butt in calm water, get your butt in clear water, get your butt in smooth water, get your butt in rough, choppy water, get your butt in dark, murky water, get your butt in a pond, get your butt in a lake, get your butt in a pool, in an ocean. Do get your butt in the bay. And luckily for us, we have this beautiful bay right here. We can go tonight if we want to. Get your butt in water with seals, with sea lions, with jellyfish, with sharks. Definitely get your butt in cold water. There are some things to consider. Those are the 3 steps, but there's some things to consider. You swim the English Channel at your own risk, but there is a certifying body that is responsible for documenting everything. So they need to know that you're healthy and capable. So you'll need your doctor to, assess you and sign an affidavit to say that you're healthy and capable. You also need to do a 6-hour swim in 60-degree water or less, and that needs to be documented by an official sanctioned observer. Also consider the dangers. The dangers are hypothermia, cramps, drowning, and boat traffic. On any given day, there's 600 vessels that cross through the shipping lane. So it's very important to rely on your pilot boat and your captain. Again, we're still talking about the get your butt in the water step, and it's very important to get your butt in cold water. Now, you don't have to swim all 21 miles during one training swim, but you should do 21 miles each week for, 4 to 6 weeks or something. Also, you want to get a good long 10 to 12 miles a few times in 60-degree water. Do not get your butt in warm water. Don't do it. Don't think about it. You will risk harming your performance, decreasing your speed, increasing hypothermia, and death. Don't do it. Don't think about it. I know it's tempting. Forget about warm water. Another thing to consider is you want to eat. You want to eat fat and protein. This is a fun step. Fat is quick, clean energy for long distances, and you want to gain like 8 to 10 pounds. Some people, I'm not naming names, okay, I am, me. I gained 20 pounds and it's okay because it's buoyancy and, think whale blubber. So eat fat. So what you're going to do is when you're out there swimming on the boat, they are going to be, the people on the boat, the crew on the boat is going to be giving you your feed. It's going to be a combination of fat, protein, and electrolytes. and they're going to throw it over. You're going to be swimming. You got to gulp, gulp, gulp and toss it, and then they pull it back. Now, you do not have time to hang out or chit chat or diddle or dwaddle or any of that stuff. You got to drink and go, because if you stop and hang out, you're going to get cold, you're going to get hypothermia, and then you could die. So you don't want to risk that. Also consider visibility. It's going to be foggy, it's going to be rainy, it's going to be dark. Remember, swim at night. So you've got to prepare for that. You've got to get one of these night lights, put it on the back of your goggles strap, get another night light, put it on the back of your swimsuit, get a different color for your goggle strap than you do on your swimsuit, because the pilot, the captain, needs to be able to tell your head from your tail. Now, I recommend freestyle. You can swim any stroke you want to, but the freestyle, also known as the American crawl, is the fastest, most efficient one. And the best thing to do is train yourself to breathe bilaterally, so that you're just as efficient if you breathe to the left as if you breathe to the right. This is super important because the boat sends out diesel exhaust fumes, and you want to be able to move your head. You don't know which side the boat is going to be, so you want to be able to breathe away from the boat so you don't get sick, because if you get sick, you throw up. If you throw up, you get cold. If you get cold, you could die. So learn to breathe bilaterally. Also, freestyle is the best stroke because you kind of move like a slow torpedo through the water. That's kind of fun. Okay, you got to remember the rules. The rules are you have to start on land and you have to end on land. No one can touch you. You can't touch anybody. You can't touch a boat. You also cannot wear a wetsuit. You can't wear any neoprene, any assisting devices. You can't wear a GPS watch. You can't wear cool little waterproof headphones to make it pleasant. None of that. This is hardcore. Now, you got to fly over there. So you fly over there, you get some sleep. Remember to talk to your pilot. The deal is when the pilot calls anytime, you pick up the phone and you do what he says. So for me, he called at 3 in the morning. You got to pick up the phone. He says it's time to go. You got to get out there and go. Now, remember your steps and you'll do fine. There are so many different swims in this beautiful blue marble planet, so many marathon swims you could do. I do recommend the English Channel. It's like the Mount Everest of the open water swimming world. It's fun. It's beautiful. Once you land, you have to get all the way on dry land. Now you can land on where it's rocky. You can land on pebbles. You can land on beach. It doesn't matter as long as it's France. So you want to aim for France, not Belgium. You get in trouble if you aim for Belgium. So I recommend it. And now you know the 3 steps. Swim smart, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Thank you.